How's it going, everyone? Well, I'm going to give a little update. I talked about this the other day when I was planing my stair treads, and you can see I've gotten a lot done. I've been busy this summer. Haven't done much filming on anything. Just been kind of madness when things are happening up here and I got extra help. I just go. I don't bother getting the camera out. But as you can see, we're at on the front of the barn. Our goal was to make this kind of look like the front of the cabin, and I'm doing the finishing touches right now and getting the cedar on here. I was having to put a dado in the back of the cedar boards for them to be able to stack like the original cedar boards I got, but I found these boards on Marketplace for really cheap, and they didn't have that dado, and you see me running it through the table router there to get that dado in. But this was our goal, to make the barn look like the front of the cabin. I got the front of the shed now done too. And I just about got the front of the outhouse wrapped up and the inside of the outhouse. So do a quick walk around here. I'm going to show you everything that we've had going on. And I don't know if you can hear them going in the background. Tick, 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 tick. Sprinklers. Yep. I'm watering the grass. We have water. I talked about in that one of my videos this spring that we're going to get a well put in, and we got it put in, and now we have water, and we have outstanding water. They went down 170 feet, a little further than what we anticipated, but I have 2 sprinklers running right now, and I could have several more running with as much water pressure as we have. They just did a little temporary setup outside over here. Walk by there real quick and kind of explain what's going on and what's going to have to happen in the future here. But basically, they drilled our well down 170 feet, and then they put the pressure tank, and I ran temp power to it so it can be powered up. But right now, this is temporary. This pressure tank will end up in the cabin eventually here. Once we get our septic done this fall, we'll end up trenching a line 9 feet down all the way up through our yard into our cabin. So that will be done this fall when we do the septic system. But for right now, the tank and everything sits out. That way you have instant water. They drill the well, they set this here, you wire it, boom, you have instant water. He gave us 3 spigots here, which is awesome. I was thinking we'd have 1. Here's my little wood shop set up. You see me routering them boards. But here's the front of the shed now. That's wrapped. That's painted. I just have 1 little board to put up there, and I was just waiting until I have to notch around the garage doors on the barn. Then I'll have a strip to put up there. I didn't want to ruin a whole piece of siding to rip out a piece when I know I'm going to have a piece of drop when I have to cut out around the mother doors. So I'm just waiting until I have that and just put that 1 little piece up. But there's the shed painted. That thing is 99% done right now. God, usually I only get my projects 95% done. Pretty proud of myself on that one. Here's the outhouse. I may have outdone myself a little bit on this project here. Yeah, I went really into detail on this thing. It was fun, very fun project. Very fun. You can see the inside here. God, it's just gorgeous. Got the chandelier in here. Got some decorations going. Got the galvanized roofing going around the bottom here. We found there's that cabinet I talked about in the last video. Now I just have to dress up this area and make that look a little bit better there. We've got a little shelf going up above the door. All this was made out of cottonwood that I made years ago, and I just stained it darker. Ceiling's cottonwood, and so is the trim, and I stained the trim. Really neat grain and stuff in this cottonwood. Really cool. So let's jet over to the cabin now and talk about inside the cabin quick. All right, here we are inside the cabin now. Look at the ceiling. This is all that wood that me and Jay had made up at his shop. Him and his dad's wood shop that it's been in business for years. But this was just a mix match of boards. Now it has the clear on it. The lights kind of put out a wicked glare here, but kind of get an idea of how the ceiling looks here. And I put all this finish on Memorial weekend. And it's starting to really look like a cabin inside now. It's 2 years in the makings. And here's our stairwell now. We've got our flooring down. Got our pine tongue and groove on the walls. And this is barn wood that I got from my brother's barn, and I planed it through that planer that we have. And the windows look just gorgeous. All the wood around the windows is from the barn. And I'm really glad. Oh, I'm sorry, not all of it. Some of this wood up here is alder. That's right, I did some alder up here. But here's how the floor and everything's looking up here. It's real warm feeling up here now. Totally different from what it used to be. It's a dramatic change now. This weekend I'll be doing some trim work up here yet. Let me get a couple more lights on here. This is Trenton's room. Nice small little room, but we made a little access up into our attic now too there. And this is kind of a combination room of whoever needs to stay in here. And once I get all the trim work in, I have an actual bed I'll be bringing up here. For right now, I've just been using the air mattress, but here's some more of that barn wood. This is the floor joists that I planed out, and God, it just looks awesome. I used them in the sill of the windows, and then I used alder next to it, and the alder really matches that barn wood really nice. And we put a little stain on that alder to kind of make it match those boards. So, oh, that's about it for right now. Yeah, just I even trimmed in the air conditioner, and then the air conditioner went out, and the new air conditioner we got's a little too small for the opening now. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. But thanks for watching, everybody. That's just my quick little update on everything. Things are moving forward. I think by the end of the weekend, I'll have all the trim work done upstairs too, and then I'll start building the doors. I'll do a video on me making them doors. They're pretty easy, not too tough. I learned a pretty simple way years ago on how to make them. There's other ways to make them, but this way I make them, it's pretty easy to do with very minimal tools. So thanks for watching, everybody.